we lost a few close friends to suicide. And so, I always thought the big thing to me was, I was always going to be happy. There was nothing, more important than being happy, you know. And so over the years, I, did all types of different stuff to, be happy. Play sports, got active, that kind of stuff. Hung out with my family, friends. I always loved listening to music. Definitely music was always something that really, was great for me. The biggest thing, that I always thought helped was talking to somebody. Whether it be a friend, a loved one, or even could have been a professional or somebody who does that kind of thing for a living. Healthline.com estimates that 17 million Americans suffer depression each year, which is a staggering number to me. Healthline.com, they also they talk about how depression is such a serious medical condition, and it can really affect you mentally, physically, all aspects of your life. It can really grab a hold of it and derail it. In ScienceDirect.com, they talk about how sadness is a very common emotion, and it impacts our body and it impacts our mind, anywhere from days to weeks. It really it can really affect our health, and it can hurt our appetite, our thirst, and it can really destroy you altogether. So I would like to encourage you, to talk to somebody, whether it be a doctor, a therapist, a friend, a loved one, anything like that, to me would be great. The great, Roman Empire, Marcus Aurelius, this is Marcus's bust. He said, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself. It is a way of thinking. And honestly, Marcus, how could you not be happy with, the beard and hair combo that he's got going on? For the people that are, doing this, talking with people, I want to encourage you to continue doing that. Continue talking, with people. Maybe find another person, somebody who maybe will have different opinions, so you can compare and, really try to, get a hold on what you're dealing with. It really doesn't take much to do that, a little time, a little effort. If you're going to go the professional route, a little money, it's really not too bad. A lot of, them, they're great and they really like to work with you, set up a payment plan, anything anything they can do. They want to help, that's what they got in the business for. You will, you'll need to take note of like how well you mesh with the person, so it might not be the very first person you try. You might go through a few people before you find that person who, you have that confidence in and you really can have this great relationship with and build and mesh good. If you are seeking professional help, you're definitely gonna have to do some research and you're gonna have to, do some Googling online. If you want to find, the right person, you want to find, some people feel more comfortable talking to, certain genders, female, male, obviously. If you're worried about being judged, if that's something that you really don't want to do, talking, that is, there's always, there's phone hotlines, that you can call. That way it's not like a face-to-face thing. You probably don't even have to give, it's anonymous. You don't even have to give your name or nothing like that. As well as chat rooms as well. Sorry. There's tons of anonymous chat rooms that you can go in and talk with people, who are there wanting to help you. Um, and even if that, if you really don't want to talk to somebody, talk about your emotions and stuff like that, there's tons of videos and podcasts and documentaries, stuff like that will really help. You can watch and you can really learn some things from and try to take it and use it in your everyday life and change your sense of how you think about stuff. Something else that we always or that I always used was like hobbies. Hobbies was something that always worked out really well, and really made me really made me happy. It made me, especially for me it was football, it was sports, being active, even soccer or anything like that, but just going out there and playing and being active, and even sports more so than like working out. I sometimes I'll get lost in it and stuff like that, but with sports I can just go and just play for hours and just have fun and get lost in the game. On PositivePsychology.com, they said those who are the happiest people, they tend to live the longest lives. They tend to, sadness and depression, it can really cause a lot of stress and problems. And so when you're happy, it helps your body alleviate that kind of stuff and just relax and be healthy. And PositivePsychology.com, they also said pursuing happiness through social means. So family, friends, talking in a social environment. Those are normally the most effective ways that you can help with sadness and depression. Those normally do the best and have the best result for the majority of people. When you're happier, you're healthier. You know what I mean? You make more money. Your body's healthier. You live a much happier life, and it allows you to bring in happiness. When you put out happiness, and when that's what you want in your life, it really allows your life to bring that stuff in and to really help you. And so that's why I got a picture of my beautiful family, to show that whenever you really are, you're happy, and your happiness shines through, then you can build, and you can grow happiness, and you can pass happiness along to other people and into the world. And like I said, depression and sadness is something that it's always been a big part of my family, everybody in my family, close friends and stuff like that. And so it really was a big, it really always has been a big hit. So it really is, it's nice to me that I get to talk about this and talk about how much focusing on being happy and talking to friends and family and professionals have really helped me to be happy and to grow happiness in my life. Thank you very much.